Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see about how to update an entity in a MVC controller and view. Here, we are going to deal with the entity is employee entity. So that we can see the agenda for this session. Agenda is we are going to use some action methods to update employees, and we are going to use views to update employees. Also, we are going to learn about ASP route tag helper. Let's open same project which we used in our last session. Yeah, this is the project which we used in our last session. In last session, we saw about how to create an employee using two new action methods with same name. One is without HTTP web and another is HTTP web plus HTTP post. Also, we created employee create employee.cs HTML view. Then now we need to create action method and view for updating employee. That seems a duplicating of existing action methods and existing views for we used for our adding employee. But to avoid the duplication, I plan to use the same view and same action methods without affecting the existing functionality of add employee. How to do that? Let's discuss. Let's run the application first. Click on employee management. Here, along with each row, we are going to provide one more cell to display the text update. So this screen is index.cshtml. So go back to text.cshtml. We are going to add one more TD tag. With some anchor tag. ASP action equal to then the text should be update. Action method. I already told that we are going to use the same action method which we used for add employee. So I am going to use the same action method here. Okay, but we need to pass some employee ID to update. In add mode, there is no need for employee ID. Employee ID is always 0. But in update mode, definitely we need employee ID. So we are going to pass it via app route tag helpers. Here, this app route tag helpers comes to the picture. We will see how to use it. Simply app ASP route hyphen. We can provide after this hyphen we can provide any name. Then we need to use the same name in our controller action method. I am going to use as MID. So I will use this EMBID in our action method. What is MID? Along with each row we have some employee ID, that is at EMB. Here we display EMB.name like that. We have EMB.id. Okay, that's it. Run the application. Click on employee management. Yeah, we have some update button, but if we click on update, it will not work because we need to write the code for update method. This mouse over here, see in the status bar of the browser, it is MID equal to 1. Okay, here MID equal to 1003. Okay, now what we can do, we need to write code to update method. Go to employee controller. Here, by clicking create new employee link, this method will hit. The same way while clicking update, also the same method will hit. But we need to differentiate whether it is add more or update mode. How to differentiate? We have some employee ID. Here we use the same ID as ASP route tag helper. I want to use this one. Integer. If employee ID equal to 0, then we can consider it as a add mode. So we can provide this existing method inside this. We can provide this existing code inside this if employee equal to 0. So this add mode. Now we need to write the code for update mode. In else part, it is employee ID not equal to 0. So it is update mode. What we have to do, if we pass some employee ID, we need to get the details of that employee, and we need to pass that to view as a model. So how to do that? We already have one repository method to get employee details if we pass employee ID as a parameter. So I am going to use that. Where existing employee equal to employee repository update dot get employee by ID, and I can pass this employee ID as a parameter. So now I am getting that employee details. We can use this as a model, and we can pass it to our view. And view this model. Inside create employee.cs HTML, we are already using this employee as a model. So it automatically find the details. Let's see. Run the application. Click on employee management. Click on create new employee. You will come here. Now employee ID is 0. So it will go to inside or if condition. So our view will be displayed as empty details. Okay, go back. Now click on update. Same method will hit, but now employee ID is different. That is 2. So it will go inside else part. So it will get the details of an employee. For employee ID 2, we have the details like this. So we can see the details in the update mode. Okay, now the same text create employee is displayed here, but in add mode we need to display the text create employee, but inside update mode we need to display it as update employee. How to do that? We can use viewback or view data. We already saw about viewback and view data. We can use it. If employee ID is 0, then it is add mode. Then viewback dot button text equal to create employee. If it is in update mode, then we need to display it as a update employee. Now we can use this viewback in our CS HTML. Instead of this hard-coded text, we can use viewback. That's it. We can run the application now. Click on employee management. I'm going to click what I can do. I am going to click create new employee. Now it is, sorry, I missed something. We need to put the racers index. The racers index is at, we missed that. That is the issue. Let's run the application. Click on employee management. Click on create new employee. Now it displays as button text create employee success, and go back to employee list. Now click on any update. Now it shows as update employee. That's also good. Now we need to write some code to update an employee. How to do that? Now we need to concentrate on this method. We are already adding the employee, but now we need to differentiate. If it is in add mode, then we need to add. If it is in update mode, then we need to update the employee. So Inside this employee, we have ID. It differentiates whether it is add mode or it is else update mode. So I'm going to put the condition. If employee.id equal to 0, definitely it is an add mode. Then existing code will work as it is. Else, it is update mode. We need to update the employee. How to do that? We already have one method, repository method, to update the employee. So we can use that same. Update employee. This employee update. That's it. Okay, let's run the application. Click on employee management. I'm going to use the here this record name is Suresh and age is 37. I'm going to update this one. Update. Now I'm going to update as Suresh with Suresh Kumar and age is 38. I'm going to update employee. Here check. Employee ID comes as 0. But we are in update mode. It should have some employee ID, but it displays 0. What is the issue? Stopping the application, go back. Yes, inside create employee.cs HTML, we bind everything, but we missed employee ID. But no need to display the employee ID to the user. So we can use it as a hidden field. How to use the hidden field? Input type equal to hidden, then ASP for equal to ASP for equal to ID. That's it. So let's run the application now. Click on employee management. Click on this record. Then put Suresh as Suresh Kumar. Then age is 38. Click on update employee. Now I am getting ideas to success. So let's continue. Yes, Suresh is updated as Suresh Kumar and 37 is updated as 38. Success. Now update method implemented successfully, but we need to verify whether existing add method works fine because we touched the existing code. So we need to make sure whether existing create employee method works successfully or not. Let's add one more employee. This 5, age 50, salary, create employee. Here employee ID is 0. Okay, that is add mode. So it will add one more record. Yeah, it adds one more record. So we reuse the method which we used for add method for our update method also. Now new functionality also works, existing functionality also works. So it's success. So in this video we completed with updating the record using our action method and view. In our next session we will see about how to delete an employee record from this row. We can provide one more hyperlink delete and we need to delete the record. We can see that in our next session. Please subscribe this channel to get notifications on new videos. Thanks for watching.